Hey, welcome to more random thoughts in random places. It's a windy day down here today, but it's beautiful. So I have one for the ladies. Now, ladies, for the nice ladies, for the ladies that still know how to be strong but feminine. So if you're one of these ladies like me, I had a couple of encounters during my transition when you've gone and done your shadow work. You have recognized the bad choices that you have made, and you've gone home, did your shadow work, and reflected on that and changed things all around. You haven't allowed yourself to become bitter by the man that was highly abusive to you in every sense of the word, in every shape or form. You've come through it all, only now to be put down by the bitter man who got treated like crap by his woman. You married her, you entertained her, and now the consequences are in. Just as you said to women, you need to be responsible for the choices that you make. Now I find that men are doing it, but what you're doing is you've got a low, I would say for the men that do this, you've got a really low value state of yourself, because what you'll do is you'll go for the girl with the BBL. You'll go for the girl that's mouthy, rude, loves her drink more than she'll ever love you. And you can't wait to treat her like she's a princess, a flower. You're getting it all wrong, but you're so infatuated with her fake boobs and her fake BBL, right? Or should I say bottom, the fake bottom, which is the BBL. You forget everything else. You don't have time for anyone that's nice and decent, just like the girls. You ain't got no time for a decent man, and you've got all the excuses for why. Men do that to the same with women. And we are not going to have that anymore. We're not going to allow you to do that. So women, what you need to do is what I told the guys yesterday, is you need to be vigilant. You need to observe. You need to prevent, because you've been through so much and you have done so much to get to where you are now and to feel the way you feel. Why let a bitter man come in and take that from you because he's tippy-toeing around his baby mother because he cannot upset her, but he'll upset your whole world. He'll have no respect for you, and he'll have all the respect for the woman that tore him down. He is still not, what's the word I'm looking for? He's not healed. He's not healed. And rather than go through the motions of healing, which is an awful process, hence why people are brave when they do it, because it's a horrible feeling. It's horrible to relive all of that stuff, but you have to. And for you ladies, just stand your ground. Don't take that. Okay, don't take it. Like I said to the guys, don't fear loneliness or being alone, because loneliness and alone are two different things. And if you're alone, you can just do work on yourself and just put yourself in a better mind frame. So there's always room for improvement. And do your best to navigate and avoid these toxic men that will just look for a nice lady and take it all out on her. And I know they do it because I've had it done to me, and it sucks. It's horrible. After everything you know you've done, you still see this man will not appreciate or respect you because he's still got his head up his ex's ass, tippy-toeing around because she's using the children against him, which makes him even more angry and more bitter. And of course, he'll come looking for you to take it out on you. You end up making this guy feel $1,000,000, but he doesn't appreciate you for that. He doesn't appreciate you for that because he's still angry and asking himself the question, why am I not getting that from the woman that I chose? Because you chose badly. You chose badly, my friend. She was never, ever, ever any good, but you went there. You went there. You shunned the good girl and you got the bad girl because you thought you were clever. But there was nothing clever about it, mate. So you've been shafted. So what they have to do is go away and do their shadow work and leave us nice ladies alone. That's what they need to do. But in order to do that, you too have to hold some responsibility and accountability that you have learnt lessons and that you don't go walking into the arms or the vicinity of those kind of men. Because they, unfortunately, they are out there. They are out there. And like the toxic females, they're doing their best to cause as much damage to women who have healed themselves, almost as if they're a bit envious of you that you've managed to do that. Well, all I can say to them is find the courage, ask for the help, and start the process, because taking it out on decent people isn't going to get you nowhere, and you're still at the start line. You haven't finished, and you never will if you carry on like that. So ladies, be mindful, respect yourself, respect what you have been through, respect the survivor in you, okay? Respect the grace in you that's managed to stay a beautiful, loving, caring woman, still open to men, but you have to source out the good ones. We have to just do this and leave the toxic ones to themselves, because I don't know about you, but I think I'm done with that kind of crap. And I was done years back, and I can see those guys still trying to come in, and it's so obvious what you're doing. And I'm glad you're rubbish at hiding it, because I can see it coming from a mile, and I just want the other ladies to see that as well, so they don't get caught up in you, because it takes a long time to recover. And until people realize and respect how long recovery takes from your actions, we're never ever going to get nowhere. Never. Sometimes people really do need to be in someone else's shoes to understand how it feels. It's a shame that you need that. It's a shame that you can't just use your empathy and your compassion, but some people just don't have one. They only have one for themselves. And that is it. Them. Number one. Me, 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 me. And you know, sometimes these people, that's what they deserve. Because if you constantly think of me, 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 you'll never get the yous of that person that you wanted to be with. And I'm glad you're making that mistake, because you don't deserve any of the good ones. None of you do. Out of women and men. All of you toxic ones who are forcing yourselves upon us good people who have gone and done our healing, who have gone and done our shadow work, right? Who have painstakingly gone through years of it. You will not come and tear us down. You will do your own painstaking hard work to get back to how you used to feel. And until that day when you do, know this: I'm going to be working overtime to help people keep away from men and women like you. That toxic one who is so up their own backside and doesn't feel like anything that they're going through should have happened to them. Hey, listen, it's just life. It's society mainly. So don't blame others. Blame the frigging society that created that now creates people to behave in the way they do. Take it or leave it, loves. But all this blame other innocent people that you don't even know, you haven't got a clue what they've been through. No more. You're not an exception to the rule. You're not more special, right? Shit happens. Deal with it. And that's it. And like I said, toxic women, toxic men, watch out, because we seriously aren't going to tolerate your behavior anymore. You know, you're not going to win over people's hearts. You're not going to gain any sympathy if you're having a temper tantrum because you don't feel that you should have gone through that. There's lots of things that people shouldn't have gone through. Very good, loving people on this planet, and they shouldn't have gone through half of the things that they did, but they did. And so that's just it. That's just how it is. So stop being a brat, right? Stop being spoiled and wrecking it for everybody else. And if you want to remain like that, go and find your own little arena. Go and source out other bitter, toxic people and have a big fat party of your own. And leave us loving, kind, decent people to find each other. And on that note, my darlings, have a wonderful weekend. And as always, Jah love.